Show-ntell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching the concept movie for To Be Hero X. I watched all of the PVs of the character. Well, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how many videos there are out there for this show, but I watched trailers for all of the characters. I don't know. There are probably more things to watch, but that's what I got my hands on. And they were very cool, and they introduced all these, like, some characters I've already met in the show itself, and some of the other characters I'm going to meet, so I'm really excited for all of that. But then I was told in the comments that there's also, like, this concept movie, and I did see that it existed. I didn't know if I should watch it or not, but some people want me to. So I'm going to, and I think it mostly, I think at least from the thumbnail, it mostly focuses on Hero X, like the number one hero at the moment. I think. I'm not sure. And I don't know if it has dialogue in it, because I don't know if they're, like, in the version that I found on YouTube, I don't know if there are subtitles. So I don't know. Let's hope this is the right thing that I should watch. Let's get into it. See a little bit more about Hero X, maybe. Bilibili. Ooh, 3D. It's him, right? It's him. But he's very clumsy. Yeah, what's going on? That was him before, maybe. Is that, ouch. Is that the dog? No. What is going on here? Hey, dude. What the hell? What? Yeah, he makes things happen. We know that he can do that. But did he just turn him 2D? Okay, what the hell? He just multiplies this dude. What the fuck? What? Like, I don't know if it's just an effect or if it's actually doing something that changes the world. I mean, we know he does something that changes the world, but and then he's so cool. Is it like an ultimate? I don't know. I don't know what to think. Oh, this is so beautiful though. It's so cool. Yeah, it's like a different dimension. But is it all 2D that is a different dimension? I don't know. No. I don't know. It could be just the effect for this concept movie. Movie concept. Whatever. Whatever this is. Yeah, but they just don't end, so what are we doing? And they're climbing on top of each other. Oh my god! Do you know how many people are gonna die down there? When, you know, bodies start dropping on in traffic. I guess he changed it before they could hit the ground. What the hell? Yeah, you can do anything, go anywhere. Just snapping his fingers. I guess it's about intent, and then he's gonna put the hat on or not. Just hold it. Yeah, and they're all on the walls now. Is it the dog? Is it the dog? Oh.
ここは人々の信念によってヒーローが形作られる世界。最も多くの信頼を獲得したヒーローは X の称号を得る。
Right.
もし今年 X が再度防衛に成功すれば英雄信頼機の歴史的記録を打ち破るでしょう。果たして彼は今年のランキング戦でもトップに。そして他のヒーローはどんな戦いを見せてくれるのか。この世界は英雄を必要としている。
It doesn't really need heroes, honestly. I mean, the heroes are just... The more heroes you have, the more competition you have, and then they kind of lose the point of what they're doing. But sure. I mean, it's like, I mean, if the heroes are celebrities, then sure. Then people just get excited by their popularity and everything, but like, do they really do what they're supposed to do as heroes? As far as we can tell, not really. I mean, some of them do, some of them really don't. Okay. What even? I mean, okay, we know already that he can change things with a snap of his fingers, and we could see that. But I'm trying to think. I'm trying, cause I mean, in the first story with Nice, there was 3D and 2D, and then also with Esau, there was 3D and 2D, and then we kind of just lost that with Lucky Cyan and with Queen so far. They're only 2D. And I mean, there has to be, I don't know. Like, when it was just Lucky Cyan, I was just like, okay, she's just 2D because she's, I don't know what. But like Hatsune Miku and everything. But now Queen is also only 2D, or at least the one episode that we saw of her is only 2D. I'm going to watch the next episode soon. So we'll see. But I'm just so confused about what meaning it has. Because it was like kind of, it could be easily written as like an effect in the first episodes. But now that it's not, the 3D is not being used. And then here, this concept, in the movie concept, we just saw that every time he snapped his finger, obviously things changed. So they ended up in different places and different configurations and different, like, everything changed according to his will, I guess. I mean, hopefully he controls what he changes into, but and it seems that he does. But at first, at least, it was like back and forth between like, oh, 2D, 3D, 2D, 3D, every time he snapped his fingers. And I don't know what that means. I'm trying to think like different dimension, but I don't think so, because it doesn't feel like every time it changed in the first episodes, it was a different dimension. Sometimes it was memories. Sometimes it was like fights. Sometimes it was flashbacks. Maybe every time that it changes from 3D to 2D, somewhere out there, Hero X snapped his fingers. For whatever reason. I don't know, though. No, that doesn't really make sense. I don't really think it's bad because it doesn't make any sense. And and I mean, with Lucky Cyan and Queen, it just never happened. Yeah. Well, oh, because it was before. No, but Esau was also before. No, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I guess it just could be like an effect that maybe has more meaning to it, but not like meaning in a literal sense in the world, you know? Like just like there's some like maybe figurative meaning in the fact that they sometimes turn 2D. Besides the fact that it's super cool, but like honestly, I mean, because I'm trying to think, because in the movie concept he turned movie. I don't know what it's called. It turned the first time that he snapped his fingers. He turned into his ex persona, you know, only in the 2D world or whatever, in the 2D whatever was happening there, but then when we went kind of back to the 3D, he was also his ex persona. So I don't know, like that's definitely not the difference. I'm very bad with predictions and theories like that. So yeah, it was also interesting to note how clumsy he was at first, right? And then he was like so not clumsy as soon as he got his, you know, coin and snapped his fingers and used it against all those crazy multiplying whatever those were. And it was so cool. It was like dripping off him, the coolness. But when we saw his like PV, he was pretty cool even as like the worker. I mean, he was very very, I guess, boring, nondescript, kind of like, you know, easily slipping under the radar, you know, kind of thing. But there was still some confidence about him, like knowing he had this secret or something off him, like felt like the aura of him just felt smooth and confident. And here he was so clumsy at first. It was almost like on purpose. I don't know. Like, I don't know if just becoming this, it just showed us like how becoming Hero X like made him from a clumsy person into a person who's a lot more, you know, a lot less clumsy, a lot more smooth, a lot more confident and suave and whatever, you know? Like that could definitely happen, but I don't know. Maybe the clumsiness in some ways for show to really differentiate, to really really highlight this facade that he has as like, you know, as the worker persona that no one should pay attention to, and, you know, really differentiate it from the hero persona. That's a really smart move on his part, I guess. Like, if you're dictated by the public image of you, then having two personas for yourself, you can kind of be everything that people want you to be on the one hand, and then the other, you kind of let yourself be yourself. I don't know. No, I'm not sure that's really what he's going for, but I mean, he definitely doesn't want the personas to mix. Like, he wants to keep them separate, it feels like, and in some way that's how, at the very least, he's not letting himself be fully controlled by the public that way, right? I mean, it's almost like a necessity, I feel like, for people to just have something that just, I don't know, that is just theirs, have like a part of themselves that is just theirs. I mean, people have it anyway. Like, also all those heroes who are public in some way definitely have their secrets and things that they keep from the public, but it's kind of mingled, and the public desire affects everything to some degree or another. or at the very least it's like a burden. And with Hero X, because he has like such a clear separation between the two things, to some degree, still there is, he still uses the coin. He's still like, he turns into the other person when he needs to, I guess. But for the most part, and people don't know who he is and everything, then it really helps him, I think, keep control over some aspect of his private life. Whatever he has in this private life. I don't know. It just, like, maybe it's just as fake, as the Hero X persona. Just so that it would be the complete opposite or something. I don't know who this person is, but it's really interesting. Anyway, I can't wait to get to his story, but I know he's at the very end of the season. We'll probably find out a little more about his mystery at the very least, now that we've been introduced to it with Queen and everything. We're going to, I don't know what we will find out, but we'll probably find at least more things to puzzle over about him, I guess, maybe. And also the dog. I think it's I'm sorry that I don't remember his name, but I think it's the hero number 8. I think it's the dog. Like, at first I wasn't sure at all, but then when he got the hat, I was like, wait, that's the dog. But he seemed like a regular dog, so, more or less. So I'm just wondering if Hero X somehow made him into the hero that he is, or gave him, like, because I couldn't remember if he was just a dog or if he actually talked, but he did talk in his PV, or at least it seems like he talks. So I don't know if he understands what he's saying. I don't know what's really going on there, but maybe Hero X did something to him to make him, or something else happened. Or, well, it could happen just with trust value. If people trust, like, I guess he started out as just a dog with a hat, and then people were like, whatever, and all their intentions, like, kind of made the dog able to talk. That's crazy. But, it could definitely happen. I feel bad for the dog. He was completely controlled by what people want from him, as everyone else is, but like a dog, it's a different thing with a dog somehow. Honestly, because what control does a dog have over their life? So now even more than that, it seems he's a complete slave to some degree to what people want of him. So wow. Anyway, that was a really interesting and very cool, and the animation was awesome. And this guy is really, really interesting. And I'm looking forward to find out more. So that was the movie concept, whatever. I don't know. And I really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to continuing the show. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I will see you in the next episode, which is supposed to come out pretty soon. So, bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Writing Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.